Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Morgawr on Endless. I remember the name of my race. Look how pretty this city is. Look at the water flowing down and the Capitol building with its little surprised face for some reason. Man, this game is... I love this game. Alright, let's get into it. So, some people correctly pointed out to me in the in the comments of the last video that I may have hired the wrong hero. And that it probably would be a good idea to pick up Soyala Tocho for both Industry Boost 2 and the fact that he has potentially the ability to get to these production cost reductions. It may not, this may not matter because he might not get enough XP to even get to the skill before the end of the game. But I probably should still hire him when we can afford it, because Industry Boost 2, sorry, not, I thought he had Industry Efficiency. Industry Boost 2 is still pretty good. So yeah, we may want to refocus this city a little bit. Food Boost 1, Dust Efficiency 3 is cool, but that's not really providing what we need. So at this point in the game, everything is focused on let's get our building done. So I also may as well continue to harass Red. There's no reason not to do that. I also had decided to keep pushing with the artillery ships because we started to research artillery ships before I realized that we were going to be able to start the Temple of the Earth's Core up so soon. And I had said, you know what, let's just finish it. It was only 2 turns. But really, that's not a real play. Let's actually go back and let's get the tech that we actually need. Yeah, it's 2 turns anyway. Alright, so we're going to need this as well. Well, you know what? Let's research this and get the canal locks, and then grab these 2, and then we'll come back for the smaller industry bonuses. But these big industry bonuses will be pretty useful for us. This is definitely the earliest in a game that I have been able to start building the Temple of the Earth's Core, I believe. I don't think I've ever still been in Era 3. Very unusual. Ooh, a little more challenge on that one. I guess maybe attacking this one's not a good idea since it's so close to the capital. Alright, so we need to get our hero. Get a new hero for the capital. A percentage reduction in the cost of the Temple of the Earth's Core would be huge. It would be a huge amount of... Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this. It would be a huge reduction in the number of turns that it takes to build it, obviously due to the fact that the base cost is so extremely high. So we'll just do this while it's calculating the turn. I guess we can go grab some more pearls. We can build pearl districts and stuff that will be helpful. But honestly, a lot of what we have left to do is waiting. Okay. So, canal locks. Immediately start building those. I mean, canal system as well. Bring the temple down. Alright, we're still getting births pretty quickly. The cities are still small enough that they're converting food into new citizens at an incredible rate. Alright, this is next, +3. What else do we really need? +3 industry on terrain with industry obviously is going to be great in that city. We will need this eventually. We will also want stockpile tech, so we can buy the industry stockpiles off the market. We have a source of mithrite and a source of dust water. We're going to want dust orchid and titan bone running if we can afford it. Okay, there is enough Dust Orchid up for us to run the booster. Although, I guess we don't want to spend anything right now. Let's save up for that hero. Honestly, your job is done. We don't need to attack red. Yeah, go get these pearls, and then you're also pretty much... Honestly, I'm just going to put people on defense mode. Go to sleep, because we don't need to really command our armies very much anymore. We should finish merging these guys up, if only so that the we're not paying the upkeep cost for 2 armies. But I think we can kind of ignore red. I don't think we need to attack them or anything. I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, the odds that we're going to get Soyalatocho up to, what, he'd have to be level 4 before he has even a single point in that skill is pretty low, but him having industry boost will matter. It will help at least a little. What the hell? Go over there and finish that. So pink forward settled on us pretty hard and probably means us harm, but it's too late. It doesn't matter. All right, one more turn. Alright, so Olaran, yeah, this is a pretty small amount of production to have in a city that's trying to build the Temple of the Earth's core. We definitely need to work our asses off here. So Syria Lustra, how far are we off from the next winter? 17 turns, probably. 17 turns at least. May as well pick up Inspirational Leader instead of going straight into Cold Operator. It is true that we're getting spied on, isn't it? That's a problem. They're only hitting Rual. Maybe we should wipe red out just so that that doesn't keep happening. And we have access to the technology. We haven't learned it yet, but we have access to the technology for the Inquisitor's Divinity Building, which will certainly help. But we definitely want to get some kind of spy defense up in the capital. Is it urgent enough to delay some of these other techs? I don't think so. Okay, so let's see here. Soyalatocho with Industry Boost 2 might be the best play. So Industry Boost 2, actually, hold on. It's going to be 4 industry for each of his levels. But he is competing against a hero who has Industry Efficiency 1, which is +1 industry per citizen. So this is more effective if the population of the city is high enough. Industry Efficiency 1 would add 8 to this city, while Industry Boost 2 will add 8 to the city as soon as that guy hits level 2. That's probably better. Yeah. I don't know that he'll hit level 4 in time for it to matter, but he'll hit level 2 pretty quickly, I would imagine. Sorry, this is what I want. So Jessa Burdap can find something else to do. Alright, we do want to jam some more units into this garrison, actually. This army might want to come up here. It'll increase the passive XP gain on that hero every turn, and that might be really important. We might be able to squeeze an extra level or 2 out of that. Okay, so the canal locks are coming along. Just trying to make sure we're doing everything that's valuable to do. We're maintaining fervency. I mean, I'm sure the capital is fervent, especially because of the fact that it's triangled off. You know what we could do? We could build some pearl districts and gain a little bit of land. Well, we could build this and get an extra 1 production. Plus 10 industry on terrain with sea or lake during winter. As long as we have an ice shelf. There's not currently any ice shelf going on. But, like, we can grab strategic intensifier. there's a strategic resource right near us, and building on top of it would get us 2 extra water tiles to exploit. So I think that's probably worth doing. That'll be the next thing we do with our dust. 615. Okay, cheap enough. Just keep picking up tiles. It would be cool to build something here too, because this will get us another 2 water tiles that we're not currently exploiting. Alright, so we got it down to 72. Alright, we were supposed to destroy this for a quest, right? May as well. Okay, so yeah, so Sayala Tocho hit level 2 immediately, and thus Industry Boost 2 has reached its equivalency point. Alright, she just needs to keep climbing up the tree toward the useful skills, Inspirational Leader and Cold Operator, although honestly at this point a lot of this is academic. So in Rual, let's have you... Man, we're fast. Yeah, may as well merge up. Just bring units over here, have them sit in the garrison. It's a little bit of extra XP every turn. Oh, I should, like, buy that out. I should remember to do stuff. Alright, 67. Getting closer. See, 67 is an awfully long time. Alright, so +3 per citizen. Doubles effective luxury resource boosters on this city. We might want, I might want to do that. That seems okay. So we need 2,400 or 2,300 dust to open this up. That's not too hard to get to. Just keep running around picking stuff up here. This is also, I think, the smallest army that I've ever had, or the smallest empire that I've ever had. While going, I mean, probably on lower difficulties. Back when I was a much newer player, I bet I did like a Wild Walkers victory that ended up not having a lot of districts. Because on the lower difficulties, they really don't force you to use your resources very effectively. But yeah, I think this isn't going to count as a real game for our playthrough. We're going to go ahead and play another game with Morgawr after this, because this was a little bit silly. Strikes far, you're doing fine work. Who are you? You're the commander guy, right? Oh no, that's right, you're governing Shiraz. So work up the tree toward Cold Operator, I guess. I don't know. A lot of these governors on the side, like Jasa Murdap doesn't even really have a place to go. I guess it makes more sense to play him than like... Yeah, this is maybe better served with Jasa Murdap in this spot. Is his assignment cooldown's not on? Yeah. The city's not actually fervent. I know it says fervent. It doesn't update right away, but the city's not actually fervent without her. Interesting. Well, we could fix that. Let's run the dust water. Okay, we'd really love to get some Titan bones. Also, now that we are not saving up for a hero, let's get the dust orchid. We need 30. Oh, somebody did sell enough Titan bones to complete a booster for us. Nice. Okay, so how's it looking now? 43. Better. Keeps getting better. Do I want to maybe move... No, Boar's Guild's really good. But maybe I want to move the stockpile tech... Oh, hold on. Alright. Let's move the stockpile tech up before Management Sciences. let's separate the hero. Hero goes pearl hunting. No, right. Hero goes pearl hunting. You guys need to get in that garrison. All the other cities in the Empire, I guess, should be on dust mode, actually. Do you have... we should have the citizens working dust equipment on all our heroes, and everybody should be in dust mode, because the best thing that everybody can do at this moment is help that city, help the capital buy out things that it needs, so that it can spend all of its production time on the temple. Okay. That's right, he already had it. So there we go. Up above 1k per turn, that's what we're looking for. I mean, we should... I'm not building all the pearl buildings. I should be. Right, because even though this is just one pop, it's one pop. Like, that's not insignificant. Is there another thing we can take advantage of? We don't have an Abbey of Anomalies position or a Luxury Intensifier position. Somebody get hit by lightning? Yeah. I guess technically we should have him sitting in a coastal space so that is less of a concern. He'll heal up fast enough. Alright, +1 industry on terrain with forest, I think, doesn't do anything. I think that this, yeah, we have no forested tiles here. It's alright. Each level is 4 more industry for the city, so... Gonna drop some more units off in the garrison, I think. Alright, we hit their spy at least. As long as they're only hitting Rual with their spying, I kind of don't care. I don't think it's that important. Also, we are building the wrong things in these cities. Get me depositories. Everybody needs a depository. Do I want to buy some of these out? Oh wow, you have a lot of stuff to do. Right, because buying out the depositories obviously slows down acquisitions in the capital, but it will increase our dust payout pretty quickly. Well, we're just about to be able to buy the next important thing in the capital anyway, so let's do that, and then we'll turn around to this stuff. Oh, I have a city that I didn't do that to. Okay. What is this? Oh, armies now regenerate health as they should. Not hugely important to us. Alright, we need automated production. I think this is +3 industry on each tile versus +3 industry per citizen. Our exploitation right now is 6, 7... yeah, a lot. And all of the tiles have industry on them, so... automated production is more important than production line, but production line is still very, very strong. So that'll be the next thing we do with our dust. I mean, as we're running through here, we may as well do this, right? I honestly don't even have anything very compelling for you to do. Alright, let's get the stockpile tech, then buy all the industry stockpiles off of the marketplace. And potentially pop any science stockpiles we've been granted by our facility as well. Down to 36 turns. We're getting there. Ciala Tocho is getting a lot of XP from us buying stuff out in the city, so actually he is going to reach this. Never mind, everything's cool. Yeah, that is definitely the right play, and thank you, whoever it was who pointed it out. It might have been multiple people, actually. I'm sure Wendex did, and possibly other people as well. Alright, let's go drop off these... Let's fill up this garrison. It's got 2 slots left. Interesting. Green's going to settle over here. It's fine. Whatever. I don't think it's going to turn into combat quickly enough for it to matter. Alright, and we're making money at a hell of a rate, allowing us to keep buying stuff out. 35 turns on the Temple of the Earth's Core comes down to 30. Alright. We definitely want the effect of the National Craftworks. Yep, and he is in fact getting to Behemoth Tamer. 6 more turns off the timer. Alright, let's drop 2 of these guys off in the garrison. That spy in Raw is getting his ass kicked, but he keeps getting away. Alright, lots of fire ships. I am not worried. Everything is going to be fine. Oh, I should be... Well, you're done with yours. I should be buying these out now. Actually, would it be better to buy out the cargo docks for this city? Do I think that will lead to more dust? They'll give me more trade routes over Chadun, which is something. Alright, let's get our income really rolling. Is this close borders from Green? So he is going to declare war on us, but I still think it's going to be far too late for it to matter. Alright, we're still fervent. I mean, we may as well pop this to get our relevant text a little bit faster. Alright, there are still some things yet. We want to research the Adamantian and Palladian armor tech so that we can get the trinket, or the accessory for our hero, that increases the industry output of our citizens. There's a lot of stuff. Alright, we're getting lots of levels on all of our governors from all the buyouts. Every time you complete a building in a city, the governor gets XP. 22. And we now have improved stockpiles, so let's also go to the marketplace and buy all 8 of those. And I guess all of these... Actually, is it more sensible to buy the food stockpiles first? I think it is. Let's go... food and industry stockpiles, super hardcore, into the capital. Get more citizens. Oh, turns out not to matter. We have enough industry stockpiles to make this very fast. I guess we don't want to spend the last one. It's only takes 7 turns, so having 7 stockpiles stacked up is good. I guess let's do this just in case we like run out of Titan Bones and can't buy more or something. In fact, we are going to run out of Titan Bones. It may be that 8th stockpile ends up mattering. And for the same reason, we're going to pour all of this food into the capital. So each turn, for the next 8 turns, the capital will get a boost, a significant boost to food and industry. Okay, everybody's fervent, everything is good. Sharon needs something to do to help contribute. Why don't you... I don't know, get some science. Get us all some science, why don't you? And is there anything I can buy out here? No, I have no money, that's right. It's fine. Yeah, the AI would have to, even if it did declare war on us, the AI would have to move very quickly to make that matter. Alright, so we have another building we can build that helps. Yeah, mining rights isn't relevant for us. And the next technology, I guess, should be this. But I think it's not going to matter. Okay, they're really hammering Rual. Just get plus damage for all of our units, I guess. Okay, so we're going to be just over turn 100 when we win. I feel pretty good about that outcome. That's fairly compelling. What's up? -2 industry on terrain with forests. The xylophagic plague. That doesn't really affect us. Our capital is not using any forests. That's really rough for probably quite a number of players, though. I can see that really hurting. I don't know. Go get this. What else would be helpful in the capital that we could buy out? Nothing, really. We don't have any lumber mills, or we don't have any forests, so we can't lumber mill. And these are way too expensive to buy. Not that we would even benefit from one. None of this stuff really helps, except for the stuff we already have running. May as well have these, I guess. Science boost through the end of the game. That'll get us maybe some relevant tech one turn sooner. Maybe be able to push the city over a threshold and thus reduce our timer to win by 1 turn. But honestly, probably not. Probably 5 turns is what we're getting. It's the best we could possibly have. Because we're at 2469 right now. Oh, it doesn't tell me... This is just telling me the base cost, not the remaining cost, I think. That would be cool to have. We actually don't have enough influence. Whatever, this is fine. That might have sped things up, or it might not have. We're talking about maybe a turn of difference at most, so it doesn't really bother me too much either way, but obviously it would be better to be more efficient. Where is this accessory? Here we go. +1. That's something, you know. Doesn't cut a turn off. And then the other thing we can do is this, and maybe be able to pull 1 turn off. You... Jeez. Okay, I don't think there's any more texts that are relevant, probably. No, nothing else here can give us industry. You get extractors, but it doesn't matter. We'll just queue up a couple of things. Okay. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're done improving the rate of game. This is the best we could do, and now it's just waiting. Oh, I never did build the chapel. At this point, there's no way having 1 extra citizen is going to push us over a breakpoint, but earlier, having an extra citizen for more turns totally could have mattered. Oh, that pushed us over a breakpoint. That's a big difference. Well, we'll just forego the rest of our turn then. So I guess that's going to be it for this episode of Morgawr on Endless, and in fact this game of Morgawr on Endless. We got really lucky. We're able to take 4 sea regions super quickly, and if you can do that, if you can grab a bunch of sea regions, it really does take a lot of the pressure off of you on land. So I think that we probably have been undervaluing the sea, even though every single game I go, you know what I'd really love is to get out there and take the oceans. I think we may still be undervaluing the sea. Like, it's really important. But it's also high risk going for it. If you don't get out there before the AI does, or if you take time out of your research path to get boats, and then you're not able to get a sea region out of it, it does impact your ability to survive on land. And if you're too slow, the AI is going to have 600 fire ships in every region. So, a little tricky, but I think we're going to really go for it in the future. So as you can see on the score screen, I'm sure my score is terrible. Yeah, 813. But hey, I was victorious, and you guys weren't, so suck on that. Come back next time, tomorrow. Maybe later today. I might upload, this is pretty short, so I might upload an extra video for today. Morgawr on Endless. We're going to play on a Pangea map. We're going to try something that's a little bit less advantageous to us, and see if we can still pull it out. And we'll see you then.